I obviously read the dates wrong and nothing came up for last week's Spotlight Hour. So tonight is the Metacham. This is what we wanted last week. So tonight, it's not so much about the shiny hunt, because we do have several Angry Smurf shinies already. Tonight will be about just trying to get as much candy as possible for this thing. Hopefully XLs, because XLs are good. We actually have, that was my first catch of the day, so I was going to be like, we have boosted stuff too. We do have boosted stuff. I think it's double XP for catching, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're doing our Meditite. We're going to be getting some candies, because I do have a level 1 for Great League Meditite. Yeah, so we're getting 1170 XP for excellent throws, so it's definitely double XP. So if you are after some XP gains tonight, definitely chuck on a lucky egg while we're... You know what? We may as well actually do that. So how we going? Welcomes. I just had the pop up on my screen telling me about our next fantastic raid day, which is on this weekend. What a surprise! Niantic's throwing a third raid day at us in this same matter of weeks. And it's Mega Heracross and Hariyama and Scraggy. To me, that just seems like a waste of time. So I've already sort of decided that I probably won't be coming out to do it, because one, we've already had Mega Heracross Raid Day. I can't see too many people being too interested in doing it again. And who wants Hariyama and Scraggy? Like, that just seems like a real money grab at this point. Like, I keep saying it, that Niantic is all about just trying to get as much money out of us as possible leading up to their sale of the game. But that sort of stuff is definitely just blatantly obvious that it's just them just trying to throw as many random shitty events at us as they possibly can, just to try and get as much money. So I'm not going to bother buying a ticket for that and come out and do it and everything, because why would I not? I mean, why would I not? You know what I'm saying. Finally my time to catch these. I know, like I said, we stuffed up the dates because I just looked at what was available the other week, or last week, when I was setting up the stream, and it said Meditite, and I didn't look at the dates because it didn't list what was for the April Fool's event. It just said Meditite and then the other stuff that we've got available this month. So we're making up for it. We're getting them tonight, which is good. This is what we want. We want the candies. I want my candy. Give me my candy. So yeah, also, as you can tell, because I'm an hour late, that daylight savings has finished and my depression has started, because don't like this time of year. It's going to be dark by the time I finished, and it's only going to get worse as the weeks progress. Over the next 4 to 5 weeks, it's going to get darker and darker and darker as I start, until the point where I'm starting and it's going to be pitch black, and I'm going to be sad because I don't like this time of year. It's cold and shitty. After the troll with the balls, you finally get them out. Yes, we do. We finally get our Meditites, but we're after XL candies. So we need to get as many XL candies. Normal candies, I mean, I suppose normal candies are also useful, just because I can transfer them into the mega candies. So yeah, we'll be doing as many catches as we can. There we go. Are you making fun of my lack of daylight for my spotlight hours now, Tef? You had your time change. I know. Shush, I was just discussing that and how much my depression doesn't like it. Shush in your face. It's not fair. Stop making me feel bad. I'm already quite aware of my lack of light in the sunshine, and the clothes that don't require warmth. That made no sense. How you doing, Negan? Welcome in. I know that's what you mean. Stop being mean. Stop being mean. So yeah, anyway, as I was discussing, slow go for tonight to just catch as many of these as we possibly can, not necessarily hunting the shiny. Get one, cool. If we don't, Cool, I'm not really too fast. We have Angry Smurfs. It's all about them candies. We want them candies. But anyway, how is everybody else going? How is everybody else's transition into the different time zones going? And the comment about time change. Didn't you tell me? Wasn't it only like the other week when you were telling me when my daylight savings finished? So you should have already known. That's on you, Taff, not on me. I don't need to keep track of my time zones. I'm sure it was you. I'm sure it was you that said it. Because I was like, it happens around Easter. And then you gave me the actual date. You didn't tell me. Oh, I'm pretty sure you did. Oh, actually, no. No, you're actually right. It was Fitzy that told me. I was just discussing it and you were in the chat. So you should have known just because somebody else... No, but you're correct. It wasn't you. It was Fitzy that told me. Hey, Dawn Blood. Welcome in. Oh, my gosh. You just reminded me it's Spotlight Hour. Yes! Yes, it is. Smurfs. Angry Smurf Raid Hour. You're so dumb. No, that's, you know, with the time change, you can be forgiven. We've just been discussing the difference in time. So yeah, if you didn't hear me at the start of the stream, I was discussing that we have another raid hour coming up, raid day, I should say, coming up on the weekend. So that's 3 raid days in as many weeks. I'm probably not going to be doing this one because the last 2 have been shit with hardly any views and interest and all that sort of stuff. This next one that's coming up is just Mega Heracross, which we've already had, Hairy Armor, and Scraggy. It's just like, nobody wants that. And there's going to be no interest in those raids whatsoever. So I'm probably just going to skip that one. Because, yeah, I've really got no interest. I've got Mega Heracross and Shinies and all that sort of stuff, so not really interested. And anybody can solo a Scraggy. So if they're hunting that Shiny, cool. I don't really see anybody being interested in Hairy Armor either. Or Hairy Armpit, as I call him. You hate just being playing Pokemon Quest. Sorry, wait, oh, sorry, you've... Why did my brain say, hey, you have been just playing Pokemon Quest. Nice. I've been playing Schedule 1. I have logged nearly 40 hours in the past 3 days in Schedule 1, just because I've been building up my empire. I'm now the Pablo Escobar of the PC world. How you doing? Right, you go, welcome in. How you doing? Yes, I am live. How you doing, Jarrell? Welcome in. How you doing? What do you mean no one can solo Scraggy? You need 20 people. Exactly. It's them pants. You're just distracted by the pants falling down. It's just like an Instagram model. You're just like, oh. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was trying to... 20 people. 20 people required. So yeah, it'd be nice if they actually had a decent event coming up in the game, because we've also got Com Day this weekend as well, isn't it? On Saturday. And to be perfectly honest, this Com Day, I do need 2 other shinies for Vanillite, whichever one it is. So there's that, but other than that, there's like no real in this Com Day. And the game's Com Days that we've been getting have been really average recently. The raid hours that we've had have been really average. Every event just seems to be lackluster, and it's just shitty event after shitty event after shit. Like, they're just throwing really bad events at us, just one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. It's like they're trying to kill the game off before they sell it off. They're like, yeah, we'll sell the game, but the people that are buying it are just going to get this destroyed game that nobody's playing anymore, just because we're going to kill our player base before. Or maybe Niantic's finally taking their frustration out on us because of all the hate that we've given them over the years. They're like, you know what? Now that we're selling the game, we can just prove that we don't care about the community, and we can just piss them off by giving them the worst events possible, one after the other. We get sorry, yeah, I was like, what? For Scraggy. Gonna see Scraggy Saggies. Wait, isn't... Oh, it's Com Day next weekend, not the weekend coming. Oh, okay, no, it's, yeah, sorry, at the end of the month. I thought, because I saw the pop-up on Twitter saying that it was, we evolve it, so for some reason I assumed that it was this weekend, 27. Thank you. I don't keep track of the dates. I just see posts and make assumptions. That's what I do. It's how we roll. And also, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Do it. Please. I'll love you forever and ever. Shiny Blacephalon and shiny Stakataka raids boss. Oh, cool. At least they're shiny. I'm assuming that they're going to be split up by region again. So we'll probably get Stakataka here in Australia. And yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, last time they did it, we had yeah, thing first, and then the Northern Hemisphere had Blacephalon. Spawns are becoming worse day by day. Yeah, like I said, the game has just, since the start of the year, the lack of effort that Niantic has been putting into events has just been, I mean, even your Nova Tour that went past us, and just big events that we've had, it was really lacking. So yeah, just all in all, I feel like they've just packing it in at this point. They know that they're selling the game, so they're just putting as little effort as they possibly can in, just to make as much money as possible before they sell the game off. Seems to me that John has already signed out. He's like, yep, I'm done. Do what you want with this game until we get rid of it. Are there any bugs? Where are the dragons? Exactly, where are the dragons? Now, we should get the pseudo-legendary Com Day sometime this year. And this year it's going to be Jangmo. I would assume that was the next one. The pseudo-legendaries. Unless they decide to do the whole, let's promote Paldean region before any other, and give us thing first. Dreepy. Hello. Mr. Game. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess we'll... you mean if you want Blacephalon, you can try and hook it. It's alright. I'm sure they'll do the rotation, because they've done that in the past as well. Well, they'll give us the rotations for them. I mean, I know that Blacephalon is a decent raider, attacker, all that sort of stuff, but just not really that interested. They didn't rotate before, didn't they? They'll rotate that with those hyper raid. But who knows exactly? Not even Niantic knows. I think they just come up with ideas and then flip a coin. They're like, will or will we not do this? Just leave it up to fate. The coin says yes. I'll raid every day until I get my shiny Bliss Avalon. Probably not. The amount of money that I'm spending in the game these days has dropped off dramatically. You try to do Mega Sceptile more. Do you need them candies, or you just want to get more Sceptiles? Oh, where's my bag full? I'm not running out of Pokeballs. All right. What we got for this? Ooh. Holy Wrath. Watch Rogue and Skylar get the shiny stuck in it before tap. Isn't that always the way, though? You watch me not even get the shiny just because I haven't got a shiny from raids. What was my last shiny raid boss? Honestly, I think it was Kiram from Unova Tour. I had really good luck with Zekrom. Not so much Reshiram. I mean, we got the Hundos and Shundo, both of them sort of thing. But yeah, I think Kiram was my last shiny raid boss. Hey Anthony, how you doing? Welcome in. My Shundo Zeki. That wasn't the last shiny that I got. That was just before Unova Tour. I did get 3 shiny Kirams during Unova Tour, so that I'm pretty sure was my last shiny legendary. Because we only ended up doing like 3 Tapu Leles last week, and I'm disappointed about that because I really wanted that shiny because it's the only Tapu that I still need, but nobody was interested in it. So it's like, alright. Sort of shows the state of the game, eh? Same, spending money has decreased. I think that's just across the board. As I keep saying, the events just haven't really been worthy of the ticket. I mean, on the last 2 raid days, I haven't bothered buying the ticket for. One, because we could solo Absol, so I was just using the daily passes for that one. And actually, no, I did buy the Absol one, sorry. I did buy that ticket. I didn't buy the one for Ordino, but one of you guys bought it for me. I was just talking about how I wasn't really putting much effort into the day, and it's like, I'll just use my free passes and I'm done with that. And then one of you guys bought me the ticket, and I was just like, oh, thanks. I mean, I really appreciate it, but at the same time, now I feel obligated to stay out here and do these raids when I really had no plan on doing that. And how is my... Oh, I threw away all those items and my bag is... How does that work? You know what? You can actually... no, do it. What do we want to give our candy to? That's a good question. Actually, no, I know. We want to give them to Palkia, the special rend. There we go. There we go. You weren't spending money on raid. It's the game. It's trying to make you spend money, so it's giving you stuff. Just like, come on, you know you want to spend money. It's just like gambling. They got to give you that payout to entice you into spending money to try and get more of those payoffs. What am I doing? Sorry. Indian, what is up? Welcome in. Do I have a fighting type Mega Evolve? Yes. Lucario is probably my scenario. I think it's this one. Yeah. To get them extra candies. See, what would I do without you guys telling me how to do stuff? The only drawback of that is you told me 20 minutes into the... Where was this information at the start of the stream? I mean, come on. We all know that I do not have the brain power to remember stuff like that. It's all good. I mean, at least you reminded me, so there's that. You want shiny Staka Aka? Yeah, hopefully. Honestly, the shiny really isn't that much different. It's like red instead of blue. Still cool. But yeah, we'll see how we go tomorrow. We'll see how interested people are in the raids. Because as I said, the last couple of raid hours have been meh. So we'll see if a new shiny rekindles people's interest. Do the raid. What raid? What the raid day on the weekend? Oh, you know, that's right. It is. It's golden. Sorry. I should know that. I had one in Sword and Shield. It's been ages since I played it, though. You're right. It is. It's gold instead of. For some reason, I just thought of the attacking form of thing, how it turns red, and I was like, that's the shiny. But no, you're correct. It is a gold color. My bad. Day 79 of asking me. Well, I hope you're keeping it in a diary, dude, because there's going to be a lot more days ahead of you before it happens. Poor Ryuga. Hey, I didn't tell him to have that, goal in life to get me to spend Stardust. That's on him. Definitely awesome shiny. It's not a bad shiny. It's like Golden Temple. Alright, we are, 22 minutes in. And I have walked a quarter of the trail at this point because of how slow I'm walking. Oh, that's right. I need to actually spin Pokestops to get balls. Otherwise, I'm more than likely going to run out of them. And why? I mean, I probably can just use great balls. That's all good, but still, as soon as I need balls, yep, because all Spotlight Hour gave me last week was blue balls. Need dem balls. I mean, I suppose that's what last week's Spotlight Hour was. It was all just giving balls to people. Just forcing balls on people. See, it's not even halfway through and the light is fading. I was watching the sunset as just before I started the stream, and within 5 minutes the sun dipped behind the hills in the distance, and I was like, It was only 2 weeks ago that was still, by the time I'd finished, the sun was still up. Oh, no, sorry, I did see I did see it, but I forgot to, I replied to it in my head, and then I forgot to actually reply to it in person. Because, ADHD and all. It's a common problem. I'll do it on a regular basis. I'll reply to people in my head and then forget to actually do it in person. Sorry, message. But yeah, you got a Galarian bird. No. Dude, I've said it before. When I'm doing something like this, I'm concentrating on this. I'm not doing battles. But yeah, sorry. You got your Galarian bird. Set complete. Zappy and obtained on shiny. Nice. Well done. See there. Now I replied to it in person. Get off my back, would you? Not shiny Sunday. What? Oh, well, sorry. Okay, obtain on Sunday. Again, ADHD brain. It just makes up words that aren't actually in sentences. My brain just reads things that aren't actually there, and then I look back at it after. I'm like, oh, that's not what that said. That's okay. It's funny. I never had this issue before. Well, not as bad as I have it now. But for some reason, it's been happening a lot over the last year, where I've just read stuff and then just created words and inserted them into sentences. And it's like, why is this a new thing? Why isn't this something that happened in the past as often? You wouldn't mind shiny Galarian birds. As I keep saying, I didn't mean to throw that, but it's successful. So, yeah, as I said about the Galarian birds, they'll be in raids at some point. So, I wouldn't stress too much. I'm trying to get them from the wild. Yeah. You miss the old Jimmy that used to... That's when I used to do a lot more PvP. Like when I was doing the tournaments, because I used to do all the Sylph League tournaments. That's when I was building Pokemon on a monthly basis, just for the tournaments. But since they've gone away, like, just haven't really done a lot of PvP. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I can build for PvP, but my interest in it just isn't there anymore. And that's just a reflection of my interest in the game in general. Sort of thing. I don't know. I really get the feeling that if it wasn't for having a YouTube channel that's mainly based around this game at this point, I probably would have, like, maybe not stopped playing, but I definitely wouldn't be playing as much as I do. And I feel that's just a sentiment for a lot of people at this point. They only play it because they've already obligated so much time to it that it just keeps... It's hard to, like, put it away forever. But yeah, my enjoyment for the game just isn't what it used to be. Which is fair, you know, it's been around for nearly 10 years at this point, so you can only like the same thing and do, like... If something keeps refreshing itself and it becomes new all the time and there's new stuff added to it, that can keep people interested in it for a long period of time. But because the core game mechanics of this have just been the same since the start, it's really hard to stay motivated in that same mechanic forever, sort of thing. Right now with April Grow Past, you have 30-minute daily incense duration. Nice. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, isn't that... Don't incenses already go for an hour? It's daily incense, yes. Cool, nice. Sorry, you meld? You meld every time? What? How you doing, Quillfish? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Very much looking forward to getting home, having a shower and some dinner, and then jumping into schedule. I got one of my operations up and running yesterday. automated for the most part, except for supplying like resources to keep it running. I gotta update them every so often. But yeah, got my automatic factory going. So now I gotta move into some harder stuff. So that's what tonight will probably be. Becoming a real scumbag and selling some real hard stuff to addicted people. Hey, doing impossible. Welcome in. Recovering well from your gallbladder surgery. Nice. That's good to hear. That's what you want. No setbacks or anything like that. Just nice clear sailing. Oh man. At least it's not freezing cold tonight. That's something that I'm not looking forward to as we go forward. Got a jumper and a pants on, and that's enough. It's not a windy night either tonight as well, which is good. It's a very still evening. Odd question. Got any Kmarts near you in your area? Not in my town, but there is a Kmart in Melton, which is like 15 minutes down the road. Melton is like the outer suburb, the most western outer suburb of Melbourne. Where I am, it's considered semi-rural sort of thing. We're like a separate town. We're not actually in Melbourne. We're just on the outskirts of Melbourne. So yeah, there's like 15-20 minutes down the road at Woodgrove, the mall in Melton. Oh, good, actually. Nah, that's good. That's good to hear, Coolfish. I actually should have taken a screenshot of the amount of candies that I had for this thing before I started. Because so far, we've gotten a few. Just a few. Thanks, Kai. So good having a buddy which actually does that again. I had Zubat as my buddy for so long that I forgot that actually happens. Okay, if you remember the new time tomorrow, you shall be down for some raids, you hope. We'll set the alarm. Like, don't you have an alarm that you can set on your phone to give you that reminder? To let you know when the most awesome of awesome YouTubers playing the best game ever is going live. There's a chance you might be sleeping. So, wake yourself up. I mean, come on. It's raid hour. And as I just said, I'm the most awesome of awesomest YouTubers. Surely I deserve that. Nah, that's all good. Like, sleep is overrated. Yeah, I haven't been going to bed until like 5 a.m. the last couple of nights. Because I've been addicted to Schedule 1. Staying up all night. Just being a shifty product dealer. But sometimes you need it. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I'm assuming that means you're off tonight. But cool. Yeah, if we see you tomorrow, awesome. If not, enjoy your sleeps. Impossible got a membership and... yeah, I was just like, hang on a second. You hit the wrong button. No, that's all good. GG's Impossible for the gifted membership. And also thank you, Negan, for gifting a membership. Much appreciated. Yeah, it might be time to either get a new battery put in my phone, but aftermarket batteries never really last that long, unfortunately. So either do that or get a new phone. Getting a new battery would be a lot cheaper because this phone is still fine. But yeah, we've been going for like 35 minutes and my phone is already at 65%. So the battery it just doesn't last these days. It was this summer, like my battery was fine until this past summer that just happened, and we had so many big events and stuff like that were happening on really hot days, and having my phone plugged into the charger and it just not charging properly and all that sort of stuff over those hot days just murdered my battery. You don't work till 4 p.m. on Wednesday, but you still might be depending on how you sleep during the rest of Tuesday. All good. Like I said, if we see you, awesome. If not, that's okay. We'll just chalk that up to you getting some sleep. Because honestly, sleep is good. I need to do more of it myself, and I wouldn't look so tired all the time and be so muddled in my head. Have a lot of brain fog because of my lack of sleep. But my sleep problems don't just stem from me not going to bed. They stem from the fact that I just don't sleep properly. I can go to bed and give myself, 8 solid hours of sleep, but I'll only sleep properly for like 3 of them, if that. Nope, it's almost time to say goodbye. Goodbye to you guys, because you won't be able to see me for too much longer. I suppose when the white screen pops up, it's like a jump scare for you guys every time. I should have Skyly do this Spotlight Hour. That account has the Shundo Macham. Depends on if you want to fully max one out though, because it'd probably still be better for Great League. So just max it out to 1500 CP or as close as you can to it, because I'm pretty sure Medicham. Oh, okay, no, you're going to want a low attack stat. Because, yeah, that's a rank 1 for Great League. It's getting to the point where I might have to turn a flashlight on soon so I can actually see where I'm walking. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to check to see how many actual candies I've gotten for this one so far. It starts to be a bit dicky. So has anybody been watching anything good lately? Come across any new series? Because I've been busy playing Schedule 1 and stuff lately. I just haven't really watched anything. I know that the are you back, by the way? Back what? Is in streaming? Yes. It just dropped out for a minute, I think, because of the internet. Oh, no new series. No, I know there's a couple of new things that have popped up onto Netflix lately. Your stream, yeah, had the drop. Yeah, I was in that part of the trail where the trees sort of block the stream. It's always in this location. It's almost like clockwork. Almost invisible. Hello. See, like I said, jump scare. Oh my god, my bag is full. Oh my god, he mixed it out. Honestly, we should just 4-star this just because I've already got the 100% for Great League, so unless we... Nope. Alright. Okay, it's because it's not useful for Ultra League, because it doesn't max out high enough for Ultra League. Come on, man. Come on. Alright. Lovely. Alright. You stare at your $60 Netflix card and wonder why you haven't added the amount to your account. Honestly, at this point, I don't really think there's much on Netflix to... actually, no. What date is it? Oh, no. The new series of Black Mirror is actually on. I think that started on the... No. Was it the 6th or the 8th or the 10th? It was one of those dates. So there is a new series of Black Mirror that's going to be on. I just remember that then. See, I do remember things occasionally. So that's probably a good thing, because that's probably one of the best series that's on Netflix. You need to finish series 4 of Manifest. I haven't watched Manifest. I've had other people say that it's alright. The last series that I watched was Hellbound, which is another Korean thing, and supposedly Alice in Borderlands rather, is good as well. I haven't watched that either, obviously. But there is a new series, like a third series of it coming out towards the end of the year. So I might hold off on watching it until then, just so there's at least a few series to watch in a row. How many shinies? So far, none. Tonight isn't so much about a shiny hunt. If we get one, cool. If we don't, that's fine, because I've already got several... We have several angry Smurfs. It's more about getting candies just so I can max this one out, because like a dickhead, I had that, and instead of maxing that one out, I maxed this one out for the OCIC tournament. It's like a rank... I can't remember what the ranking for it is, though. But it's like rank 5 or something like that. And I had the rank 1. And for some reason, I powered up this one instead. And then I was looking through it. I was just like, oh, no, wait, you idiot. You powered up the... So I wasted like all my candy maxing this one out, when I should have maxed out this one. This one is a rank 1. So yeah, that was a mistake. And to max it out to that, I need 296, because it's basically maxing it out to level 50. So yeah, drops just under that 1500 range. So yeah, we got normal candies covered, but we need them XLs, so I need as many normal Meditite candies as I possibly can, just to convert candies into XL. How many can I do? I can get 20, but it's going to cost me 2,000. Okay. I can get 19. So as I said, yeah, tonight has been more about just trying to stockpile as many candies as possible, just to... But again, it's more difficult just because I'm streaming for you guys, so the catch rate is a bit low in comparison to what it would be if I was just grinding and quick-itching, not having to deal with little shit ones like this. Alright, it is time to turn flashlight on so I can see. We got 15 minutes left to try and... We've got 15 minutes left to try and grind as many of these as we can. And we always hit this. Everybody goes quiet at like the exact same time. Like everyone just runs out of things to talk to me about. It's like, thanks guys. Just make me walk around in the dark for your amusement, not even talk to me. Yeah, no, that's all good. I'm only joking, Ted. You're just like, oh, I was just playing a completely different game. Like, sorry. Dude, oh my god, dude. Why are you being mean? It's also that time of year where it's dark down here. Obviously, we've just been talking about that for like the last 45 minutes. But you hear all the rustling in the trees and the bushes that are next to me because of all the the rabbits and stuff that are down here, and it's that diddy season again. See? Oh my god. Oh, that's a possum. Hello, little possum. So yeah, that's not a rabbit, that's a full-blown possum in the tree. It's alright, dude, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not gonna hurt you. You got a huge one. I got a huge one before, but he's gone now because I transferred it. So yeah, we had a scary possum in a tree that was just staring at me going, dude, please don't hurt me. I wouldn't hurt a possum. Possums are cool. And that was a bat that just flew over me. Cool. Possums, bats, what's next? Let's go with this one, because being a incense spawn, there was a chance that it could have been a shiny. Do. Dude, stop. You're like 58 CP. What is your issue? Oh, and for the women in chat, you might actually be able to help me with this one, because I've been a bit confused over the last week. One of the girls that I'm talking to, I saw her last Monday. We hung out at her house, which we've done multiple times. I went home, we chatted for the rest of that night. Everything was all good. Tuesday, a couple of messages sent backwards and forwards sort of thing. I think she was just getting to that time of the month sort of thing, so usually she becomes a little bit more quiet. Haven't heard from her for a week now. And I don't know, and she hasn't replied sort of thing. So I'm a little bit worried at this point that one, something's happened to her, or two, she's just ignoring me for some reason, which there was no indication that was coming, so I don't know what is going on. Do you have any ideas of what a woman might be doing in that situation? Because I'm confused. Because I didn't do anything that would have caused her to just not want to talk to me. Things were all good. 1 second, and then, but she is a very confusing girl and does have instances of just being weird like that. Where everything seems all well and good, and then but yeah, I think it's more to the point that she's probably just wanting a bit of mental space for the last week sort of thing. But even so, usually in those instances, she'll still talk to me and just be like, hey, I don't want to talk at the moment. I'll get back to you in a week or so. And I'll be like, cool. But there was none of that. There was just no communicado for like the last week, and I'm like, huh, that's odd. So that's what makes me think that something has happened to her. She's lost her phone or something like that, but even so, there's still other ways for her to communicate with me, and I'm confused. Women are confusing. Why is my life confusing? If she's got the curse, it can be painful. Yes. Well, she did tell me like the day before we hung out on Monday, like last Monday, that she was due for it, sort of thing. So yeah, but usually, like in the past, it's like, yes, sometimes she talks to me during that time. Other times, she can be a bit silent. But even so, I would still expect her to at least send me a message when I've just said, hey, what's going on? She'd send me back something just being like, hey, and I'd sort of get the gist from her tone that she just didn't want to talk or something like that. But yeah, this time it's just been weird because there's been like nothing for a week. Like Tuesday last week was the last time I heard from her, and since then it's just been like, she doesn't exist. How you doing, James? So yeah, I was just thinking of giving it another few days sort of thing, and then trying to reach out again and seeing if she's still in existence. And if not, maybe trying to contact her, because I've just been sending her messages. Maybe try and contact her through Snapchat or something like that, because like I said, there could be a possibility that she lost her phone. And if she's done that, then maybe she doesn't have my number anymore. So she's not actually getting the messages. So I'll have to contact her one of the other ways. But even then, I was thinking, well, if that's the case, do you think that she still would have contacted me through Snapchat or something like that? Unless she doesn't remember her logins, which is very possible because she has a tendency of forgetting things like that. I am here, just in the dark. There we go. Hello, how are we doing? Welcome. When the screen is white, I can be seen. Alright, we got like 7 minutes left, guys. Try and get as many of these little buggers as we can. Negan's your favourite, not me. Here I am, walking around in the dark for your entertainment, and I can't even be your favourite. That makes me feel sad. Man, I feel bad using Ultra Balls on Meditite, but I have that many that it doesn't really matter. And I need to shave. I wouldn't really call it a beard at this point. I mean, it sort of is, but it's itchy. So I need to shave for one. And two, also, my moustache area, the hairs are that long that they're like, every time I close my mouth, I can feel them on my lips, getting into my mouth. And it just feels strange. I don't like it. I need to trim my facial hair. Jimmy Lucky Diddy's locked up at this time. Yeah, I know. That was like the big thing last year at this time of year. All the rustling in the bushes. It could have been that potential Diddy encounter. I'm just out here trying to catch shinies and encounter Pokemon. I don't need to, encounter any freaky stuff. Beard crab jokes, just like, It's just itchy. Itchy. Once it starts itching, then it just gets sore. I'm like, because I keep scratching at it. Dude, bro. Dude. Alright, 4 minutes left. Hey, we actually got an XL from that one. Nice. That's what we want to see. Oops, almost walked into a tree. Yeah, that's another reason why I hate this time of year, because I lose focus of where the track is, because I'm looking at the screens and I have a tendency of just wandering into the bushes. And that's where I got more of a chance of encountering a wild diddy. If I just happen to wander off the trail and just end up in that long grass. All of a sudden the battle music starts. Blue, 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 doom, 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 doom. Diddy used freak attack. You lost 10 HP and your pants. They need to make XLs easier or more often from raids. Well, during raid hours now, we do have the guaranteed XLs from each raid. So you get the XLs from the actual raid boss itself, and then you get the rare XL as well, like one on top of it. So XLs are like recently have been a little bit easier to obtain, but yes, more of them would be nice, just so you don't have to farm for so long just trying to build them up to, because that's why I'm sort of reluctant to max out one of my Mewtwo's that I've got, because I've got the 98 and the couple of I've actually got like 4 or 5 98%ers and the 96% shiny. But I know as soon as I use all my XLs to max one of them out, I'm going to end up getting the hundo, and I'll be like, now I have to start all over again. And we never see Mewtwo in raids, so it's hard to actually farm it up. Dude, stop wasting my Ultra Balls. Thank you, Kyogre. Yeah, for that reason, just because we just don't really see it in raids often. So where am I supposed to get all those XLs from? Walk at 20 kilometers for one? That seems a little bit... Any hundos? No, we checked before when I was doing a transfer for them, so I'll finish. We've only got like 2 minutes left until we're done, so as soon as we're done, I'll have another look to see if we randomly came across one. But as I said, tonight it's been more about just trying to get as many candies as possible because of the hundo, well, not the hundo, but the 100% Great League one that I've got that I would like to max out. So there you go, Ryuga. Maybe that'll be the next Pokemon. 1, it'll be a PvP Pokemon, and 2, I'll spend Stardust to max it out because it's a rank 1 for Great League, and Medicham is still, pretty damn good for Great League. So as soon as I get enough XL candies for it, last time it took 3 years, you think, to come back? Really? I don't think it was that long. Don't they run Mewtwo at least once a year in raids? You're so happy now. You've got something to live for. Last minute. This might be one of our last catches, if not the last catch for the hour. As I said, that's going to be our last one. Oh, now we've got shit. Oh. But yeah, we did end up with like 2,100 candies. We got like 500 or so candies, 400 or 500 candies for the hour. Like I said, I didn't check to see how many XLs I had before I started. So we do have 168 to max it out. no, sorry, not that one. Helps if I actually... Meditite. This one. Yeah, so to max this one out, we need 296, like always. Yeah. So what's that? We're a little under halfway there. You had one in 2022, then got a better one last time. Came, you think, was last year? Yeah. Yeah, so we had Mewtwo. We also had Shadow Mewtwo last year as well. But I think it was closer to this. Wait, when did we have Mewtwo last year? Yeah, I think it was around the start of the year when we had it. But yeah, there we go. We're done with our Spotlight Hour. Unfortunately, we did not get anything. That's okay. As I said, it was more of a candy grind tonight, which is unusual for me. I'm all about getting them shinies. But also, like I said, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Do it for the algorithm. The algorithm really likes it when you hit the like button. It almost like gets off on it, sort of thing. Every time you touch that like button, it just lets out one of those. It's like Diddy. And that's probably... Hang on a second. That's going to make you want to stay away from the like button as much as possible. That was a bad comparison. Got a good Shadow Mewtwo, was happy, maxed it out, ACS, what the fuck? ASAP. Freak off with the like button. Exactly. Just go and buy a crate full of baby oil and just lather up that like button. Just spank that like button. Show it that you mean business. Wear a gimp suit. Alright, can we just pull a random shiny wandering back to the car? This whole time I've been walking, probably could have put a net. Oh, how did people go on the weekend for the hatch day? I should have asked that earlier. I completely forgot that we had our hatch day, because I don't do them. Did you guys get your shiny Tyrogue? Baby oil lost stock when went to prison. Yeah, man, he was keeping baby oil afloat. Johnson & Johnson just lost, $1 billion on their stock prices. Affected the stock prices almost as much as Trump's tariffs did. No shiny on hatch day, only had pick up one egg. Yeah, so I think the issue with the hatch days is you've got to hatch all your eggs to begin with to be able to pick up the actual eggs. So I think even just before hatch days, like when a hatch day start, they should give you the option to be able to just throw your eggs away, just so you can pick up the actual hatch day eggs. That would probably give people more incentive to actually go out and do the hatch days, so you can concentrate on trying to hatch those eggs on that day. You don't have to worry about hatching a bunch of stuff that's not going to have what you want in it to begin with. Trouble. You didn't, yeah. Yeah, they did die. And as I said, I won't for Mega Heracross and Hariyama and Scraggy, because no one's going to be interested in it. I can already tell now that it's going to be a very slow raid day, because the only thing that people would maybe want to do is Heracross, and we've already had that in a raid day. So, yeah, there's just no point coming out and doing it. I can see it just being a slow day. I've probably got better things to do with my time than sit around for 3 hours hosting raids that nobody's really interested in. Welcome back, Impossible. Mewtwo is your hated Pokemon for Pokemon Go because you have to do 4 of him since you got the armored one. Yeah, I wonder if they'll ever bring that back. Armored Mewtwo. Because I know that there's a lot of people that would want it back. Might be one of those things, like, I don't think Niantic are going to bring it back because of the, you know, they don't have enough time with ownership of the game still to bring it back, I don't think. But maybe the new company will bring it out. But again, also, you got to remember that something like that, the Pokemon company has the last say in it, sort of thing. So if they don't want it in game, whoever owns the game isn't going to be able to put it into the game. And when they did release it, it was to coincide with the 25th anniversary of Mewtwo Strikes Back, sort of thing. So they had a reason to add it to the game. Now, not so much, sort of thing. You're going to get him for a cap. No, I think it's totally cap. Because I'm not even sure. I've never tried to trade a... Because it's a costume Pokemon, does it register as like a full cost trade because you don't have one? Or is it because you've already got Mewtwo, it'll be a lower cost? I do have 6 of them, I think. How many? Mewtwo. No, we have 7. We have 7 armored Mewtwo's, so honestly, I've got a few that I could probably trade to people. It's my army of Mewtwo's. I could take over countries in the world with this army. You watched the Minecraft movie? My nephew went and saw it the other day. For one of his friends' birthdays, sort of thing. I've heard mixed things about it. People have just been saying, you know, it's Minecraft, so it's going to make a lot of money, but it's not that great. You know, it's just, it is what it is. I didn't think it was going to be a great movie, but at the end of the day, it's a kid's movie. Yeah, it's supposed to appeal to kids that like Minecraft. The adults that are going, you know what, like, it didn't really fit my taste because, you know, I was expecting so much more from a Minecraft movie, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, you need to get off Reddit and go outside and touch grass. Like, the movie wasn't made for you, bro. It's for the kiddies. Timber. 800 dust for the try. Okay, that's not too bad. 800 dust. That's better than what the 1,000,000 dust that it could have been. Wait, 800 or 800,000? Did you forget to put a K on that? With best friends, cost of very... Okay, cool. So you obviously meant 800. All good. 800, very... Okay. That's doable. Should try and get lucky friends, just so there's... You know, as a chance that they could go lucky. But then you'd actually have to trade me something that was... that I actually wanted lucky. How you doing, Lachlan? Good to see you. How you been? Welcome in. Oops, I almost dropped my friend. Alright. Back in the car. That's not what the flashlight is on that one. Okie dokie. We are back in the car. No terrible lighting in here. It is what it is. You magically returned again. You do know that you can come into pretty much any stream you would like, but you don't, because you don't love us anymore. There goes my lighting. I'm still... Wait, how do I actually turn the light on in this thing? don't know. It doesn't let me turn it on. It's weird. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to have to grab the light from the other car. Put it into this. I'm going to turn it on now. No. How do I turn the console light on in this car? Off. Why does it say off? Huh. That's interesting. Because I know it works. Because there we go. I'll just open the door. I have to do that every few minutes. Yeah. There we go. All right. Also, Jimmy, I'm sure if you heard, but your bot didn't do live stream. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the way that YouTube, yeah, I need to put my phone on the steering wheel, so that works. Yeah, because of the way that YouTube. Fair enough. Can we try this side instead? That's even worse. Okay, looks like I'll just have to hold my phone. Yes, because of the way that YouTube does the live streams now, I can't schedule them. So because I scheduled the streams, that's what the bot would put the thing from the ping into the chat, the Discord server. Because I'm assuming you mean the Discord server, not on the actual YouTube. So yeah, because of that, because I've got to actually start the stream, set up the stream, and then start the stream, it no longer pings out the streams on the Discord server. And that's a YouTube thing because of the way that they changed it, because they made it that for some reason you can't. I can still schedule streams, but the way they, I don't know. We thought it was a glitch at first when they made it, because you used to be able to schedule streams from home, get them ready, and then come down here and just start the stream, and I'd be good to go. But then YouTube changed it that you can do normal face cam streams, like schedule them, but share, like game share streams, you can't, and I don't know why. You set it up as a game, like a screen share stream, and then schedule it, come down, start the stream, and it's just a face cam stream instead of being a game sharing stream, and it's just like, what the hell, YouTube? And yeah, we thought it was just a glitch at first, but it's been probably a year since it started happening, and they haven't fixed it. So it was obviously a feature that they added that they had no intention of fixing, and it's just like, awesome, good work. Like, why is it still an option for me to schedule the stream if I can't actually schedule the stream? It's so dumb. On Discord, yeah, well, that'll be the reason why, just because it's the bot doesn't get time to, which I think it still should. It should pick up that there is a thing going live, because it does it with videos, so I don't know why it wouldn't do it with live streams. But again, it's probably something to do with YouTube sort of thing. Yeah, remember when your parents used to say it's illegal to put that on? Wait, sorry, what are we, what's illegal to put on, James? Sorry, man. You lost me there. Wouldn't be the first time. Happens all the time. And yeah, recently the streams have also been bad on this phone. The view count doesn't update, and the likes don't update. So if I want to actually see, I have to open it this way. So, okay, we're up to 11 at the moment, and there's 10 likes, so that's all right. Remember to assault the like button, guys. But yeah, sorry, James, what did you mean by the, I could do that and you guys can actually see me. That works. Now I actually have a visible face, because this back-facing light is no good. It doesn't really work properly. That's not really that good. And again, has my chat frozen? Because that wouldn't surprise me. No, James is just being very slow to reply, because that's the way. Alright, anyway, I'm back at the car, so probably wrap up the stream anyway and go home and have a little snooze. Well, no, not a snooze. I talk about go home and have a shower and dinner and then play Schedule 1. I should have a snooze, but I won't go to bed until like 5 in the morning because I'll be too busy selling illegal substances to addicted people because they give me a lot of money for it. It sounds really bad, but I promise you it's just a video game. It's cool. It's not real life, guys. Alrighty. So yeah, that'll probably do us for the night, guys. We are done with our stream. We didn't get the shiny tonight. That's okay. We didn't need it. We got a bunch of candies. That was our ultimate goal. But yeah, let me open that back up so you guys can actually see me. We'll be back tomorrow night for Staka Akataka raids, because that's what we should have. So we'll try and shiny hunt one of them. Hopefully we'll have better luck with them. So if you guys are interested, we'll be here. Same, actually, no, different time, just because daylight savings has started. So it'll be an hour later for you guys than what it usually is for raid hour. So be sure, hopefully you'll get a notification from YouTube. But if you don't, keep in mind that, yeah, the streams will be an hour later because daylight savings has finished. And yeah, we'll try and get some shinies. So until then, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your raid hour. Oh, no, sorry, your spotlight hours. Hopefully you guys get the shiny, do all your candy hunting and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for raids. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys then. Bye.